to start. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the Latched Podcast.
What's up? What's
Oh,
up?
man.
Hey
What's
team.
up, everybody?
Hey. Apologies
What's
for
goody?
that. What's goody?
What's
Apologies
goody,
for our
everybody?
lateness, boys. And all our supporters. A little bit of technical difficulties on
Technical
all sides of
difficulty.
yeah. Um, hey, but
Hey.
no worries. We're in for a big show. We
Yo, we are
apologize, and we will make it up to you during the show.
Well,
Straight
man,
up,
pay that
straight up.
glow bug, man. Pay that glow bug.
Pay that glow bug, man.
And
Let's go.
saying that, no shout out to our sponsors, Crucial Flooring, Anthony, Ralph.
Thanks,
you need
Laos.
something done with your carpet, your floor, anything flooring. Hit our brother up, and he'll look after you.
All right,
Also, shout out to the guy that supplies us with these gears that we got on,
Chomedi.
Maddie McFarlane. Always good to have you all. Also, you can see here Heritage Week for us. So
yes.
doing our own, but hey,
Talofa.
Fuck a
get on
loafer.
it, get on it. Anyways, we'll hand over to Brands.
Yo,
Brands will
yo.
give us a rundown.
Yeah, man. What's up to all of our viewers and our listeners as well on all the streaming platforms? To our loyals who ride with us every week, every Wednesday evening. And also, if you are watching or listening for the first time, thank you for coming through. So throughout the weekend, a lot of sport, which is good. This is sporting season, and on top of that, there are highlights or eye-catching moments that we've taken away from us and brought into the week. Maybe we shared it with our workmates, maybe we shared it with others, but for us, we want to share it with you guys. So we've got a new segment, and that segment is called Eye-Catching Moments. Hit it.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, and to kick us off for eye-catching moments for the first time is Brother Moss.
Hey, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I thought I'd start us off with the Melbourne Storm game and the Rabbitohs game. So my moment or eye-catching moment of the week was Latrell doing the field goal and then putting the Hulk Hogan hands to the ear to the crowd. And then once they lost, I think the cheese himself, there we are. The cheese himself
What a cheeky cheese.
done the old duck lips and done that when they won. And I think on social media, I think Latrell just laughed about it, but I'm pretty sure he was hurt inside. So all those Rabbitohs fans, what you doing, brother? As Hulk Hogan might say.
Can you give us one
That
of
was my
those?
eye-catching moment. That was my eye-catching moment for the week.
Can you give us one of those things, please, Moss?
Oh, yeah, we lost. Nah, jokes are rabbits.
Oh. Nah, that was good. That was good.
That was awesome.
For my one, my eye-catching moment. Just before we play this video, this chick, honestly, her interviews, all right, her interviews has always been classic. She's like the face of New Zealand sport when it comes to interviews, because she's just classic. She's herself. She rep New Zealand hard, and she's just her own person. So I'll let you guys watch it and let you guys have a think about it.
On a little secret too, our captain, I thought Les was short for Leslie, but it's actually short for Let's Go, we just won our game!
Yes,
Wow.
Miss Ruby Tui. All right, how awesome is she there?
She's mean.
Congratulations.
That's my first time. Sorry, guys. This is my first time watching the interview.
But just quickly in the, in mainstream media, and you have someone with that humor, it's kind of good to see, right? Because everyone's
I know.
and then you have someone like Gertie just changes the narrative. It's good. So it's good to
Straight,
see.
yeah. It's not the old full credit to the ladies or full credit to the boys.
Yeah.
Actual,
Sister,
actual
let's
character.
go. Oh, Tiz, did you have one of yours?
My one, because I didn't find one, guys. So we'll just
We
pass
had
it
one,
over
but-
to,
Yeah.
Brian.
We had one, but we don't think it
Had
was
one.
a
Yeah.
good kind of eye-catching.
I mean, something else was
I-
eye-catching.
For me, it was we're going to the Northern Hemisphere, the Six Nations, where
Nice.
Italy, they got their first win in 36 games. This was a last-minute win, and you could tell from the emotions after that try was scored that it was like they won their World Cup. If we could play the footage back, please.
Capuzzo, Welsh defenders up very fast indeed. Off goes the whippet, and he's through. Capuzzo is through. He might be away here. Oh, Capuzzo, and he gets support from Panamani. The Romans on the.
Yeah, so Padovani scores that, and that's off the back of Capuzzo like making a break, just gapping it. Before then, I think with 10 minutes to play, Josh Adams he scored a try which would have sealed it for the Welsh in a game where they were celebrating some veterans playing their 150th and also 100th test. Alan Wynne Jones and I can't remember the other dude. Sorry. But Italy, for the first time in a long time, spoiled the party. Before the game ends, they usually get their man of the give their man of the match away. In this instance, Josh Adams was the man of the match. So this is like a two-part eye-catching moment for me, because in an awesome gesture after the game, Josh Adams goes in, offers his man of the match medal to Capuzzo, who played well that entire game. And you guys can see here.
Lead for Dan Bigger on his 100th cap. Alan Wynne Jones on his 150th. And Josh Adams is handing over his player of the match medal to the Italian fullback.
That's for me that was an eye catcher. The saying, real recognize real, and it was really good to see. Like sometimes the cameras don't capture those things, and I'm really glad that it shed a bit of light on that side of footy. You know what they say, rugby is a game for hooligans played by gentlemen, and that just shows a bit of that side. But yeah, if you guys watching or listening have any eye-catching moments that you want to share with us, just comment, and then we'll cover it while we're trucking along. So that segment is our very first eye-catching moment.
Peter, you just tag us.
The
Latched Boys in a segment, or just in the videos that you see, and you might pick out a fan's moment of the week. So, if everyone takes part, that's all good, man. But we'll try our best to every week bring you something that's exciting, especially my one tonight, which was nothing.
If you guys want to help us with this one for next week, let's go.
So as we move on, just want to give a quick shout out to our loyal watchers out there. You guys know who you are. You've been here, the last 7 weeks, and man, what a journey! You're as big as part of it as we are. So we thank you guys for that. Also, shout out to our fantasy league leaders. We've got three fantasy leagues, and man.
And I'm winning all three.
Because there's only 4 of us.
There's only 4 of you, sorry. Oh, wow.
No.
Me and my other account and my friend.
Oh, okay.
My burner accounts.
Burner accounts.
How are those going anyway, bro? Like anyone in the clear lead or anything?
At the moment, I can let you guys know about the past week. It's only round 2, so we can't take anything from it yet. But shout out to Dream Killers, also known as Sova Masima, He led the first fantasy the Latch League. He led there with 838 points, which is pretty high. If we
Sheesh.
this past weekend was pretty crap,
Mm.
but especially for my points, to stay nice.
Oh, we didn't make it. We didn't.
Yeah.
Make it.
And the leader of the other leagues was Joker Addicts, also known as the Mount Smart Joker. And
Oh,
he
Oh,
had,
yo.
so up in Miss J.
yeah. So he
Warriors,
had,
big fan.
yeah, that man. He had 801 points, so far up. That's
He's Mount Smart Joker. He's one dude that's probably going to be looking forward to the Warriors homecoming game, eh?
Oh, yeah, I don't
bro.
think.
100%.
Yo,
Even for all the Warriors fans, I think they're just waiting to get back to Mount Smart and just stomp the freaking ground. I hate that stadium.
they've got the Tigers. So the Tigers will be coming over with their 5 captains. Not this week, the next time they play. So we've got here. So-
Oh, Graham.
I thought we blocked him last week, but
Hey,
It's like
man,
he's
shout
another
out
one
to
who's
Graham,
still
bro.
trying. He's still trying.
Shout out,
another one
Hams.
who's made a burner
Shout
account.
outs. The Mount Smart Joker.
But yeah, anyway,
What's up,
fantasy league.
David?
Warriors coming back, homecoming game against the Tigers in a couple months' time. I think any footy fan is going to be looking forward to that. I'll most likely be heading there just to feel
nice.
that atmosphere. Woo!
Just take your mic and your camera and let's go live.
We might podcast live from there.
You might have to get the media pass to get on the field and start interviewing some players.
So and say that, Brand, do you have any updates with the Women's World Cup that's happening at the moment?
Yeah, Cricket World Cup, man. Like shucks. Last week I mentioned that the White Ferns they had to win at least 2 out of 3 of their last games. Unfortunately,
They lost all?
They lost 2 out of the last 3, which means they are all but eliminated from finals for the Cricket World Cup. But just like the Warriors, they still have a mathematical chance of making the finals. For that, they need to beat Pakistan tomorrow. Like they need to wallop them in order to get their run rate up as well. And also they need other results to fall their way as well. Shall we go? I'll go through that quickly.
Definitely.
So South Africa need to beat Windies. If that happens, they'll be 6-all on the points table. But hopefully White Ferns are able to get over South Africa with a better run rate, as that's the tiebreaker. The run rate is sort of like points differential on the NRL table. So positive is good, negative not so good. Also, we need either Pakistan or Bangladesh to beat England. So we want either one of them or both of them to beat England. Like I said last week, England lost their first couple games, but they would have turned it around as they had an easier run towards the back end before the finals. They are currently on 6 points as well. So if they lose these last 2 games, hopefully we still have a better run rate and we can go on top of them. I can't see that happening though. If you don't know, the White Ferns are the reigning world champions in this format for the World Cup, and they are chucking along. Although they started in a bit of a lull, they've found their groove a little bit. So let's hope and let's pray that our girls are able to keep playing. They've got one more game, and then there'll be fingers, toes, bats crossed that these results fall our way. Again, if you have, just like last week, if you haven't managed to catch some of that action, we've got the Women's Cricket World Cup in our backyard. So get out there, watch a game. I know Maddie messaged me last week and said that he started following the Women's Cricket World Cup because we keep talking about it. So that's what we want to do. We want to cover all sports, and it doesn't matter like what competition it is. If you guys are interested in it, then we're going to talk about it. So
Nice.
What's the chances of Bangladesh beating England?
Oh, 0-0.
At this point, it'll be like Tigers upsetting the Storm, or
It always happened in round one, but
or the Rebels,
Hey.
or the Rebels,
Or the Doggies beating
upsetting the
Broncos.
Brumbies.
Hey, they talk too soon about the Storm. You got here couple of hookers effective COVID.
But funnier things have happened. Funnier things have happened in the land of sport. So yeah, our white friends, we are behind you guys, behind you ladies, 150%.
Yes.
And
Always.
as long as you guys still have a hope in there, we'll still be covering you guys. Otherwise, this time next week we'll be saying what a World Cup that was.
Nice.
World Cup.
In terms of sport, what do we got here, Moss?
Oh.
I think next is club rugby preseason. Is that on the way this week or?
I think it started
Next
already up in Auckland, up in 09.
Yeah.
So
it's been, like,
how's our
maybe
local
3 or 4
guys? How's
weeks
our
since-
local East Tamaki Malosi? ET.
E.T. Malosi.
If anyone's keeping tabs on them, I haven't personally, to be quite honest. But I heard.
I've only just been seeing photos, after the results, and they've been smoking some of these top tier teams.
Top teams there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Preseason, so you can take anything.
Yeah,
If you
true.
take anything out of that, most of these clubs usually filled their 21s up here, or
Yeah.
slowly move their prems later on in the season, or obviously when the season starts, but just seeing a team like East Tamaki, put that amount of points on a team like who they play college, they play
College
Rifles
Yeah,
Rifles.
college
Rifles.
and
Yeah.
Bukidanga as well.
and the Ranger.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Some good signs, eh? I know it's only preseason, but hey. That's
hey,
a mean-
I'll take that.
that's a
I'll take
points,
that.
yeah.
any day.
Yeah.
Definitely take.
Because never in my playing career up at ET,
Yeah.
we didn't see those numbers, mate. It was always the it was always
It was the first one. Yeah.
in the age grades, yeah, but by the time like everyone gets up to their prem age, they've already been poached by the bigger clubs.
Oh, the bigger clubs. Eh?
Money talks.
Oh,
Yeah, they.
Hey, that's a harsh subject there. It might be too soon
Yeah.
for some of our
Touchy.
viewers, but
mm,
but you're right.
yeah,
You're right though. No?
that's exactly it. Money, once people put dollar signs in front of them, and rightly so. Why wouldn't you want to take it?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if that,
You-
if that means a bit more opportunity to to be exposed, to be seen,
Then why
then,
not?
then
eh?
why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like how you went over to the Rovers, mana, after 19s
Oh, son. Hey,
for
they gave
opportunity at the Rovers.
opportunity. Yeah. When we played ET that year, oh man, I was scared. I was shitting myself. I was scared. When you play your old team, you know what's going to happen. Wow. But,
All those-
that's another story. Another story for another day.
All those 30-year-olds.
You just saw the money, eh? You just saw the money in his farm, eh? You just went to Rivers.
Yeah, all those dollar pies, the money.
We've got a comment here. Nice shirt there, mana.
Love it.
Nice. Good win
Complimented
on
off
the
this.
weekend as well. Good win on the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Good
one.
on the weekend, eh?
Is that
good.
1,000 nil? 1,000 nil?
But
Yeah.
sorry, just to to go deeper into the conversation of like clubs poaching other clubs, other players. What you said, Brent, is that the opportunities are a lot bigger than what you would get at ET. I think hopefully there's a change coming someday, but with from what I've heard, my sources out in the community is saying that ET are looking really good. Like besides them beating those two teams, I'm not too sure if they've played any other team, but they're looking good. And apparently, some of the players are from the county's
region.
Region.
Yeah. I heard the same.
And they won last year's county's region. If that's any signs to go off, bro, this is looking good.
Yeah.
Someone I know a massive advocate of the live local, play local. Like the Pepito Club have done an awesome job over the years developing their local boys from the age grade. You've got Tino Poluleo Linganga. He's like done an awesome job. I think he's club manager. Forgive me if I'm wrong, also, but just from the age grade, from the junior level up until 19s, 21s, whatever those age grades are. And it's always a little bit frustrating when they end up going, but at the same time you want to wish those boys well. But this is I don't know, ambush season for ET Malosi. And I think going from there, we've got Cody here, Rovers OG,
Rovers all day.
Ooh,
Rovers / Magpie.
Bro, I got a funny story. Sorry to cut you off, Brent. So my first season at Rovers, I came over from ET and we played against who did we play against? Varsity. I come off the bench and at trainings, bro, I knew I wasn't like fit enough, but I thought, nah, it should be alright, she'll be alright. Bro, I got on the field and then come on there probably like 20 minutes ago, I subbed this. I think he was playing. Who was first five then? He played for Southland. Anyway, we'll think of his name later on. Anyway, he was a Southland first five. He was playing for Rovers that year. They had like quite a few reps.
Yeah.
Come back down and have a game. Anyway, my turn came, jumped on the field. Fuck, I was quite hyped. And then it was the first tackle. The guy ran, and he looked away. Fucking I thought I'd put in a big hit, eh? Bro, he was looking away, and I hit him. He ran straight for me and scored a try. And when I looked up, and the man was looking down at me as well as running over me. It was like, it was slow motion that part when I was looking back to me. Bro, it was ugly, bro. I was like, anyway,
still positive though. It's still positive.
Got up and had a young team around me. Like, that's all good, bro. First up tackle. Get up in his face next time. It's like, yeah, sweet as. Got up in his face next time. Same result.
Same thing.
I was like, so I knew the whole day this guy's gonna be running at me, and that was my.
But that was the only try. Like that, you guys ended up winning 95-5,
That was quite a close game, that one that we had. Besides me getting run over.
Well, while we're talking about footy, and probably like way off, but our close friend of our show, Sonny Bill Williams, is getting ready to fight, have a boxing fight, his first one in a couple of years against Barry Hall, former AFL player, AFL great, some would say. So best of luck to our also, again, close friend of our show, and I hope to have you on the show soon, also, and go the Chiefs.
When is that fight? Sorry, is that this week?
Tonight.
This weekend? Tonight. Oh, sorry. Right.
Yeah.
Remember he video called us. Remember?
Oh yeah. Sonny, if you're hearing, alofa to your family from our family. But just in saying that, man, Barry Hall's no joke.
Yeah. That
Sorry
build up
to
to
cut you
that
off.
fight made me want to smash Barry's face there or something.
That guy was a bad
way
man
in
Yeah,
in
the
but
face.
VFL too. Like he was those guys that was looking for scraps too. Barry Hall.
Yeah,
He wasn't someone to muck around with too. So
yeah.
Yeah. But that headbutt's done its job. It's brought in
Yeah.
people
Mm.
brought interest to their fight, and that's
Selling
a lot
tickets,
of what they need to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Sell those tickets, sell those pay-per-views. That means more money in their pockets.
What do you reckon, boys? Sonny, unanimous split.
Uh,
I'll go with Sonny. Yeah.
Sonny, yeah, TKO, mate.
Yeah.
Third round.
TKO. Oh, nice. TKO
Good
third.
round. Nice. I reckon Sonny. I reckon will go the distance.
Distance?
And
Oh,
yeah, Sonny will win on points. Hopefully.
How is it?
Oh,
10
yeah.
rounder or 12 rounder?
maybe
Must be
15, I
10,
think.
I'm sure it's 10.
15.
Just 4 5-minute
Yeah, we
rounds, eh? An octagon.
Three 5-minute rounds.
And they're just going to have a smoko later on.
Oh, yo, Tiz, was it Calvary for
Yep.
Nutty?
Yeah.
yeah.
That was him, yeah.
Cal was playing. Who else was there?
So Calvary was the one that
Stacey-
bumped you off and looked at you in your eye twice.
No, I was playing for
Playing with him.
Rovers. Yeah, I was playing for Rovers there. Yeah, it was my first year back for a while, and he was playing Stacey.
Ely?
Ellie.
Yep.
Yep. Milani.
Yeah, bro, and those. I don't know if he played that game, but I think he was coming back every now and then. Don't think he was
Yeah.
able to play because
Oh, the
He
old
was
under a
peaking at
different
the
name
time.
ones.
nah, he was
I think he was
peaking
off
at the
Auckland,
time with
eh?
the Blues. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Blues, bro. He was starting every game. So
Yeah. Yes,
Man.
Liaki is coming back down as well, eh? Every time he had the chance.
and that's what's good about them. Eh? Always gave it back.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. But yeah,
True.
that was my debut, and oh shit.
Yeah, after Sonny's fight, what do you guys reckon he'll do? Carry on fighting?
Well, I know for a fact that he won't fight Gallon. That
Gallon.
fights in the water now. Like that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Maybe he will.
Yeah.
Continue to fight. I don't know. That guy still looks in shape to still play league. Jesus.
We'll ask him when he's on for episode 10, eh, boys?
Oh yeah. Sonny, please, Lofa, just try come on.
Let's manifest that stuff, mate.
We're still waiting for your reply to our message, but it's all good. No scene at all, but all good.
From January. No scene.
Jan 2017. Moving along, are we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I know we haven't spoken about the subject for a while, or not much really, about the NBA. You know, we can't talk much about it. But what we know is the MVP and who's in the run for the MVP. I think it's changed up a bit, but I know that the top three.
Yep.
There's what's his name, Joker himself.
Yeah. Again.
He's been playing awesome, eh? Far out.
That guy's just
The new Dirk.
balling, man.
Yeah. There's a highlight of him doing one of the Dirk's, Dirk's move. Just the fadeaway, far out.
Fadeaway.
Unstoppable.
I think you'll win it, the Joker. I think you'll win it.
Yeah.
That
I
guy's
think
got
so
no
too, eh?
Jamal Murray to back him up. He's carrying himself, so
Yeah. That
Who's the other
MVP. The other two are Giannis and
oh okay.
Giannis
Joel?
and- yeah, it was
Was it
Joel.
Embiid?
It was Joel.
It
Yeah,
was, eh?
Embiid. Yeah. But those
Yeah, that's
three,
close.
they're dominating, eh? And I recently looked up because we had a big debate on MVP in the household, and I actually looked up what MVP does. Now, here's me like most valuable players, whatever the player can do, but it's basically what he can do for the team. Eh? If he's carrying their team, then far out. Because in my head is like LeBron's king everywhere. He should be MVP, but nah, he's not even in the top 10. So Yeah, so
Because the Lakers stink, bro. Straight up.
hey.
No,
Just
honestly, they do. He's doing everything to carry their team. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he's got a sore back and spine and anything.
In my eyes,
just
he's
doing
done.
everything.
He's made his bed. He's made his
Yeah.
bed. Now he's gonna sleep in it. Eh?
Now he's just gonna think of he's gonna jam and at the end of the season he's probably trading 5 or 6 guys.
Yeah. Saying that next couple of weeks, NBA will come to the end of the regular season, and that what do you call it? The play-in tournament will kick in.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like it's like a playoff for whoever can make 8th and 7th or from each conference. And yeah,
Started that last year, eh?
yeah.
And that was me.
I guess. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think at the moment Lakers are sitting at 7. They'll play the Pelicans, which that should be a good game, hopefully.
Shout outs to the Breakers as well.
Yeah, Breakers.
How are their season going? Sorry,
They're breaking all right. They're breaking all right.
They miss home, bro. They miss home. Like they're
Yeah.
getting spanked. Second last on the ladder. They were doing well
man.
against Perth Wildcats last Sunday night, which was the second Sunday in a row they played them. I don't know how they ended up going, but like once they come back home, bro, they'll be on fire. But maybe just a bit homesick, struggling a little bit. Shout outs to Peyton Siva, another good friend of the show. Also from
nice.
America, who's
America.
played in a lot of different countries and a lot of different comps. But yeah. Shot Breakers all day though.
No, let's get into our what everyone wants to hear. Right? Let's get into our heavy stuff. Let's get into our results from the weekend first. So
to the nitty gritty.
the nitty gritty. So yeah, we'll start with what do you guys want to start with? Let's start with the women's sport first, eh?
Chee-hoo!
Okay, let's head over to the NRL women's. Let's look at their results in. Oh. Wow.
Oh man, I didn't even know the Dragons score, man. Goodness me, that was a shellacking.
2 close games
That's,
and then dun.
I feel bad for the nice teams because you see like, there's quite a few Kiwis in there that
Yeah.
you know,
That's right.
they've made the move to stick it out over there, and I'm sure the same thing like with the Breakers as well as missing home.
True.
But no excuse when you get a shellacking from the Dragons,
The Dragons, eh? All right.
which means top of the table for NRLW. And just to touch briefly on Titans and Broncos game, that was a really good game. A nail biter. But I think both teams had opportunities to win it, but it's just I think inexperiences in the teams. But Titans took it away, got the dub over the Broncos, who were on top of the table and have been winning for the last how many years?
Yeah, 2-3 years.
Yeah.
That's his second loss in a row, eh?
Yeah.
And that's that Titans' first win over their neighbours?
Yep, it is.
Yep.
That's why they were celebrating. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Bro, they celebrated like it's the grand final, but hey, it is what it is. So
Hey, man.
which means it pushes the Dragons women to top of the table when the Broncos. So this is like the final rounds coming up, isn't it?
It is.
They're flying, man.
Yeah.
Dragons
And then
ladies.
finals footy.
And shout out to Tiana Pintani, some of one of the close friends of the show, who's
Yes.
been a big supporter, in the background, like right at the back.
One of our sponsors.
Who? Penny Simone? Because I've seen him quite a few times. He says what's up, and then he reversed out and
what's
cashed
up?
it.
Shut up.
Penny Simone que te quedas, malo, toco.
Hello.
So yeah,
Anyway.
shout out to Tiana Pintani for supporting the team here.
Thanks, sis.
There you go. Thanks. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, Penitence. Thank you.
How about head over to still keeping it with the females? How about that final Super Alpiki? Far out.
Wow. Another game
Yeah.
I missed out on,
Champion.
brothers.
I am
But,
I'm a one-eyed Blues supporter. But in this game, man, the Manawa, I think
Too
right
much?
across the field, 1-15,
Mm.
right, they were just too good. And and some of the when you I always talk about moments and the momentum of the game, how it swings is when the ref, the 16th player on the field for the Chiefs, sends both props off throughout the game. Although the Blues women's were warned, but I was a bit on the fence with their second yellow card, where she fell over on the ruck, but ref called it as she sees it, which she didn't
definitely.
see it. She didn't see it. That was the main part, because she was all the way back at the 22. But bro, I gotta say, man, it was just a dominating performance. And when you have standout, or just the whole team 1-15 again, just gel nicely, eh? And Les go number
Elder.
7.
Let's go.
Bro, you could see that she wasn't going to lose that game from start to finish. Any ball that was there, she was on it, tackling. She was up in the face. So when you have someone like her that leads from the front, it's easier to just play on the back of that. You don't have to do everyone else's job when someone else in your team can do all 10.
Yeah, man, and you're right. It was a bit of a controversial call, if you will. Their second red card, the second yellow card to Aldori Tunu, but the ref made a decision, and probably playing it back and thinking, I shouldn't have, but they did. And saying that, but it was like Tiz was saying, that was a good game. Really, impressed with the Blues, the women's team. Although it looks like a shellacking, I don't think the score reflects the final. They did a lot of hard work as well, and just
we only played one
they're
game.
they're more from the line out. What was that, bro?
We only played one game, and because COVID obviously closed off, pushed games out. When we played against the Matatu team, that was our first comp game, and then we had to play Chiefs. And with how the Chiefs were going, and you have a first five, who's I reckon one of the best to ever come out of the women's rugby. And from what she was saying on the last tour, heading over in Europe, she just got pulled into the team, and she adapted well. Although they lost, it was a performance that she's carrying on from now.
Yeah, and also at the back, for the Chiefs, arguably the best player in women's rugby, Hazel Tubich as well. Sorry if I butchered your name, but man, she was
sorry, sis.
Sorry, sis. So she was mean as well, and I don't know. It felt like all those more rolling more from the line out and stuff that the Blues they kept trying the Chiefs were bending, but they weren't breaking, and those in the second half, once once Crystal Murray and Eldora Itunu went off with the yellow cards, it's fair to say that the floodgates open and Brazier really went to work.
Momentum changes there.
Yeah, that was a massive momentum swing, and they've been playing. It's not to say the Chiefs had that lucky break, because they've been playing really mean the whole thing, the whole season. It's a shame that the Blues women's team, Hurricane Power, and the Matatu team only had a couple of games. Man, I'd love to see a longer comp next season. And what Mano was saying last week, with the addition of a couple more teams, hopefully that means that doesn't COVID doesn't ruin those things again, man.
Yeah, I'd like to before we move on, I'd like to apologize that it was wrong information. It was extinction of the NRL teams, not the Super OPP.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry guys. You know,
he just conned you. He just conned you.
just can't you guys. No, but for real, just the
You just
final,
let-
the Chiefs and
You
Blues.
just let Brand score.
Why didn't you say that last week, man?
Sorry guys, sorry. But no, my just quick point of view of that final that happened. And all in all, I just want New Zealand women's rugby to be better, right? To do better, and I think this comp that I'll pick you will is a foot forward for their day. So, shout out to the women's doing it great, doing it good,
Bro, this
good comp. So,
is a really good setup for the Women's Rugby World Cup near the end of the year, eh? It's over here too.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Mm.
I'll be busy too.
So if you guys want to make us ambassadors or media partners for the Women's Rugby World Cup, let us know. I'd like one of those gift boxes as well. With the snacks and the jumpers.
So nice. So we'll carry on to our main side of stuff. Before we start with our mains, just have a quick look at the table here of our Super Rugby at the moment.
Oh wow, didn't see you there.
Wow.
Always good to see, man. Always good to see the table.
It's
Brumbies.
like the New Zealand teams weren't having postponed games.
No.
The way their table's set up.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna save this for before and after fade away for before the Australian teams play New Zealand teams.
Oh, here we go. Just let us have our moment, man.
No, that's right. It looks good. It looks good.
Yeah,
Because you guys are only playing Aussie teams anyway, so
Yeah, it's gonna be like that for a bit. I think we go another round again playing the Aussie teams.
Yeah,
And then we won't play NZ teams until ages. I
this
don't know
week's
when,
the second round of the NZ playing each other. So now let's have a look at some results first. Now,
yeah,
Wow.
man. And as you can see there, just the Australian teams that were playing and the draw as well, just coming up short against the Force. Man, they're coming along well against the Aussie teams.
I watched
Almost-
that game, the Euro
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
and it was down to that last kick. So that's how good the game was, eh? Wow.
yeah, that was close.
Sorry, guys. Just I know these other games are postponed, but just looking at this Blues and Crusaders result here, I'm not quite sure who put 1,000-0 because that will never happen. So yeah,
Hey.
They scored before the game was played, bro. They won the ref over.
oh yeah.
I think that was the score in Rugby 08.
Was that your score on the PlayStation and then you put it on?
Someone was using Rocco Thoko.
And yeah, in other games, the Waratahs, is that how you say it? The Waratahs?
Waratahs.
Warrior
The
Tars.
Waratahs over the Rebels.
The Wara-
Again,
the
Rebels.
Wara.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
That's
The
a
what
good
are
Can't
you
say
score,
enough,
guys?
we can't say
considering-
enough about the Rebels, man. They're just getting all the L's at the moment.
You know what I found out? That it's not actually pronounced Rebels, it's Rebels.
Oh, is it?
No,
Oh,
no,
you
it's- the Melbourne Rebels.
And last game was, I guess it was just the battle of the last finalists from the Oz Conference. Just quickly from Jonas here, the comment, that blue score is like Warriors winning the air.
You cut that out, Jonas. You cut that out.
Yeah, so that was the last game from the Oz round was us against the Reds. It was just back and forth. Got the win over the line, and yeah.
You guys watched that Chiefs and MP game?
Nah, I didn't. It was
That's
the what?
good.
The
Yeah.
Chiefs and
Moana
oh,
Pacifico game.
MP.
I guess you watched it with a smile on your face, Oos?
Oh, yeah. Good win to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Chiefs, but like MP, they were in it, and it was a good. They put up a good fight. But the Chiefs ran away at the end, just quality side. but taking nothing away from the game MP played. They'll only get better, and I know that they're gearing up, and I think they're in good stead to beat the Blues whenever they play in a couple of weeks at Mount Eden. Eden Park, I mean. But,
Mount Eden.
Same thing, but different.
Same thing.
Playing in the cells.
Hang yourselves after fighting on Kiru.
Walter.
We got some East Tamaki shout outs.
Yes.
Walter Sipili.
Up the
mighty
mighty Premiers pumping the college rifles the other week. ET Smoke, baby. Oh, nice.
That's what we were talking about, like their preseason games, and what we really hope is that turns like same scores in the actual comp as well.
We're going to keep a close eye on that, and we'll give you if you guys would like updates. Actually, I don't care if you guys want updates. I'm going to give you.
Let's give them updates.
Let's give it. We'll just give it.
We've all played in the green and white and red hoops before.
The colors.
Yeah. Well, most of us. Moss, did you play juniors a little bit for ET? If you didn't, just
I honestly didn't. I think back when I was young, I think my dad took me to suburbs, and that didn't work out well. So. It's our Scorpions, it is.
Well, that's good enough for us. That's close to ET. So yeah, we've all have ties to ET.
To all our viewers out there, or 10,000 of you guys, can you please, like, just off topic, put a photo of that new East Tamaki rugby jersey, share it, tag us in it, because those look fire. Those look fire, eh?
I actually haven't seen it, so I believe you. Like it was me.
Once we've got breaking news.
I was playing league with Runner. Oh.
Would you like to share? Would you like to share?
Oh man, yeah. So I think we were under 12s or under 11s. So I was playing with Bluey, as I know him as Dexter back then. Playing under my uncle Willie Peace, and we're playing Papakura. I did not know there was a chick on that team, so I was sub. My uncle turns to me and be like, "Hey, you need to get on, try bend the line, try and create pressure." So I was like, "Yeah, put me in." Then after that, Papakura on the attack, chucked out a long ball, and I intercepted while I got on the field, while I subbed on. Bro, I caught it halfway, ran like, I think 20 meters. Bro, I was gassing it. Someone was catching me, and it was a chick. The chick caught me. I played the ball, and I had to sub off because I got caught from a chick. So that chick name that I just got to do now was Runner. So thank you, Bluey, for that. It's one of the lowlights back in Wolfpack days. But
also, you can say that you got caught by a NRL League women's player because she's playing there now, eh?
Oh, I don't know. I think she had a hit. I think it was a guy, to be honest. But he's just saying it's a girl. But I got caught from a guy. That's my story. Yeah. Thank you, Bluey. Man, that was...
Does she go? Yeah.
Yeah, she is, and she's a prop now too. So fire out.
Oh, is she?
She used to play Touch New Zealand as well. So
wait, sorry, is that the one that jams with the headgear?
Yeah, Rona Peters.
Rona Peters, yeah.
Well, Rona Peters just put on the meanest Brian Hubbard on the gas to catch me, and I was just, I was pissed. I looked back at my uncle, and my uncle was like this, like doing this. After I played the ball, and I was like, oh yeah.
Well, was it all Pistons or was it like two Pistons because she was only chasing you? So.
I thought I was in, man, like straight up. I got on the field, got the intercept. I was like,
was it Roko Thoko or was it Matt Dunning, right?
I think it was Matt Dunning. Matt Dunning trying to run away. Matt Dunning trying to run away from like Ricky Seki.
So setting up for a good old Matt Dunning drop goal.
All I know, I didn't get any oranges or jolly drinks at the end of the game. I was straight home, man. Got a talking to from the old man.
Did you get any media talk after the game?
No. I was straight in the car. I just said, sorry, Uncle, to Uncle, and then straight in the car. No, not even Macca's, man. No Macca's. Just go home, butter the bread, and eat the rice. Yeah, that was bread. So that's all good. Louis, man, why didn't you make me tell that story, man?
Some painful memories, eh?
Wolfpack all day, Otago Scorpions.
And there's another soundbite for our highlight package for our reels.
Shout out Ronald Peters. We should have a race.
Did you say run a straight challenge?
Oh no, you'll probably fold me, man. It's a Kiwi fan now. That's unfair.
Anyways. So
NRL chats.
Yes, NRL chats. That's what we took the most ish about. Is this NRL? Let's go over some results first, eh? So the weekend.
Oh man, I hate this
Oh,
week.
look at those scores.
Round
How about
2.
that one in the middle,
Storm
Titans and
beat
Warriors.
Rabbitohs 15-14. Dragons 16. Panthers 20. Roosters 26. Seagulls 12. Titans 20. Warriors 18. Sharks 18. Eels 16. Cowboys 26. That's a shellacking, that one.
Man, I didn't see that. I didn't see that coming. That
Knights.
Raiders Cowboys game.
Yeah. No, I didn't see that, bro. No
I
one
did.
will see that.
Yeah, you picked
I took
Cowboys.
the Cowboys.
Damn.
True. Knights 26, West Tigers 4, and the Doggies 10, Broncos 16. Any comments on that first game? It's a close
Oh,
one.
sorry, wrong one.
Is that Storm and Rabbitohs?
Mm.
I don't know where the bunnies were for the first 65 minutes of that game, but it's like someone just lit a
Fuck the
flame
switch.
up. Flick the switch, put a lit a match under their asses because they just turned it around in that last 15, bro. Latrell Mitchell, he missed all those kicks. They would have won if he got those conversions over, but the one that he did get over to tie it up, I guess that's the one they counted. And that was Moss's eye-catching moment of the week with the old
With the Hulk Hogan. With the Hulk Hogan.
Oh, wow.
Hagen.
Oh yeah, did you guys like that up until the last 15? I thought they were just gonna get smashed. I thought Storm were just gonna run away with it, man.
Didn't Storm have a sin bin? They had a yellow card like late in the game that caused one of the late firebacks from Ravenous, or was it just penalties? They were just getting done from penalties and then they just crept back in.
6 games, they're killing them.
Yeah, 6 games, penalties in that. Yeah.
I don't think Craig Bellamy would have been happy if he lost for his milestone 500. He would have been spraying them, man. But they got the win.
It's always
coming
one
here
W
from
finish
Marsh,
comes through.
Brian Marsh. Oh, hey, Mr. Marsh. George Burgess, say what a dragon. Oh, man. We'll get into that in a second.
That was somebody's eye-catching moment of the week. But no, I was saying the other results.
Besides that, Dragons, just going down to Panthers. So that game, they started pretty shit. And they started off pretty shit. And once they got the roll on, it was just we had to fight our way back into the game. But all in all, the points don't reflect how good the Dragons done. It's a close game.
Was it Kiko's 100th game?
100th game, yeah.
Yep.
Double.
Yeah.
And scoring double.
He's a beast, eh? He is a beast.
I think
He's
it was
on another level.
similar to the Friday game test where the Panthers looked like they're going to put a shellacking on you, but then you came back and tried to make a game out of it. And just to lose by that much, that's pretty good. Yeah, just Cleary out. Yeah, Sean O'Sullivan, who's playing probably like Cleary now. He's playing like me.
Where you see him on Fox Sport, where he's getting all the media coverage now.
Yeah, and I think once Cleary back in, and then back to Reggie's.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Good for him, though. Good for him.
Yeah.
That bottom one, Roosters and Seagulls, that was but different. I
Just one-way traffic, man.
Yeah, I thought Seagulls after that loss last week, would bounce back somehow, but nah, still trying to find its wings.
Yeah, mainly they usually like they usually follow up a loss with a good performance.
Good,
But
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I tipped them thinking that they would
Yeah.
do just that. But yeah.
That Reese just turned up, eh?
Unlucky.
I guess Pete will probably still be salty for a while, eh?
Well, they
dub.
both they're both good teams, and then they both
Yeah.
they both came off the back of first round losses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Pete said in the chat that just don't add him. So I think we all knew where he was coming from.
Yeah.
He was a bit pissed.
He's
So.
straight away.
Moving into
on
Saturday.
On to Titans and Warriors. Game, honestly, could have gone.
How was
either
that for you,
way.
Mana? How was that?
I was at the edge of my seat. Oh,
Yeah,
far out.
Toilet seat. Or...
Well, both fair now. No, good game. I like how the Warriors played. Even though my teams are Titans, they still need a lot of work, eh? Hopefully
Yeah.
with this new signing, you know. Oh, great.
Great.
Stop it, eh?
Next.
With the new signing, which is one of our breaking news, you know. Hopefully he can do some damage as soon as
Who's that,
possible.
bro?
Yeah.
Who's your new signing, bro?
Mr. How do you say his name? Isako?
Jermaine.
Isako?
Jermaine
Yes.
Isako.
There was a bit of a social media bite with him wearing the Eels the Eels jersey.
Someone reported the wrong thing.
Someone reported the wrong thing. Just a bit like us in our wrong extension of the rugby. But no, yes, Titans. Yeah, sorry, Titans. Signing Jermaine, you know, freaking. I don't know where you're gonna play him, but probably center and just teach Patrick Hibbert how to pass on the side. You reckon?
Because he's a goal kicker as well, eh? So that's a plus.
Yeah. So no, up to Titans.
Sharks Eels,
Sharks
bit of
and
an
Eels.
upset.
Oh man! All I need to say about that is Ray Stone on the 78th minute. That's just Ray Stone at the end of that, man. That was like the fourth tackle, and the man just there's just cannonball tackle, gets a penalty, and they score off it on the last set. So close game, though. But that was mean, especially from Nico Hines.
Nico Hines, he showed up, eh?
Just come on, Nico Hines.
He's doing good, mate. He's doing good.
Yeah, his kicking wasn't on that night, but you know he got it when it counts.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
said in his post-game interview he was kicking a bit like Harry Grant on Thursday. He wasn't
goal
getting
kicking.
any.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, goal kicking. Yeah.
And he gets the one that matters. So good old Sharks.
Now here's the one that not a lot of people saw coming. Raiders gone up to Townsville off the back of a win against the Sharks. Cowboys off the back of the win, a loss against the 2023 Premiers, the Bulldogs last week. A lot of people had the Raiders up for that one, but Cowboys they showed up and they showed out. And from that was a shellacking of the round, I think.
Yeah. I didn't see that coming at all, man.
Good game.
Yeah, true. From Bluey as well. Right there. What was it? What's their names?
Bluey Bennett.
The Cowboys half, sorry. I always forget them. The one from Brisbane, Tom
Dearden.
Tom Dearden, and a 6 or 7.
Timothy Martin.
So, oh yeah, but he's back playing though. So shout out to Timothy, like being out for ages.
Their halves were
Back
good,
in
bro.
the pickup.
You're right. I can't remember the 6, but they were playing both. Like they weren't split down the middle. They were playing both sides of the park, and that made it easier to set up a lot of their plays in that. But Raiders, I don't know. Oh,
man, just on the Raiders, is that another ACL for Hodgson? That's another one, eh?
Oh, he's done for the
Yeah.
season, man. Yeah.
I feel stink for him, man. So that's why he said his goodbyes, I think, on social media and probably Dearden and Townsend. So yeah, that's
Townsend. Bro, Townsend, do you reckon he's a front runner for buy of the season in terms of leadership and all of that stuff?
Oh man,
Yeah,
it's still
bro.
early,
Yeah.
bro. It's round 2. It's still early. Let's see how they go.
He's quite vocal. He's quite vocal on the field. Like you can hear him a lot. I like that.
But you
Yeah.
can see just the way he influences other teams as well. Like he was at the Warriors, although he's injured, you can tell his gamesmanship or just directing the troops around the field. He knows what he's doing. You obviously know what you're doing, but in NRL, bro, it's a huge plus for.
Yeah.
So now he's doing well, man. I just hope he doesn't
I
get
think
injured.
for Townsend himself, the word consistency needs to be, especially it's only round 2 of NRL. If he can do this a couple more rounds, then definitely the buy of the season, eh?
There was a moment back like in the changing rooms where Townsend speaking with some of the younger players and Fox Sports highlighted that, just saying that like that's what they've brought him over for, that leadership and that mentorship stuff. So good, like GG's to him, man.
Just got a comment here from the good old Panther. Hard luck, Tiz. GG's Panther Pro. Back to back.
The Bamford.
A couple of hashtags there from the old Junes.
That's a lot of hashtags.
Can you just give Fuffle a call and just tell him to shove it?
He's probably listening, so yeah.
We always, since I think before Panthers were top of just cleaning up, we always used to have good battles in the background.
Yeah.
Because we're a 50-50 team. If we turn it, we win. But now that Panthers are peaking with their team, bro, I don't even message the guy.
There's no comment, eh?
It's,
every
probably
dog
did.
has its day. Every dog.
Probably the only Panther fan in the whole of Otara that I know of. Not those
Day
day
one,
ones
bro.
from us.
Not those
Day
days,
one,
yeah.
bro.
How about the
But,
Knights and Tigers?
Knights and the 5 captains. Well, one of them got sent off, man. Jesus.
Yeah.
They just got outplayed.
All right.
I think they were Tigers were 1 point short of having 1 point per captain, but
did Ponga play this game?
no,
He didn't.
Nah.
Him
no
and Clipper were
Ponga,
out.
no Clemmer. Clemmer pulled out late as well.
I
So
think,
that's good signs, eh? I reckon.
Yeah,
If they
man.
can play this well without those two guys. I
their
saw
halves
one
are
try
doing well as well.
Yeah. One
Like
try
Clifford
from
and
that
Green.
Frizzell. No gorilla
Yes.
hands, eh? Catches and scores at the same time. Fuck,
Well, he
alright.
just ran in there and caught it. Like no one contested. I think Hastings had his back to Frizzell, but he didn't. He was trying to block him off, let alone try to force it dead. But
Speaking
thing
of
with me-
Hastings, after that tip tackle in the first half, I think he could be out for 3 to 4
time.
weeks.
Oh.
Yeah.
man.
Wow.
But unlucky.
I think that was one of the milestone tests for one of the Saifidi brothers. In the front
Yeah.
row. I think it was 100. I don't know. I forgot. Well, they turned up the forwards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
they always do. Yeah.
We'll just head
And
over to
last
that
but not
last,
least, oh man,
that last game.
I don't know, bro.
We've got a message here.
Yeah.
Hey, also, I didn't catch the Doggies game. Oh, are you free?
On Sunday, who won, please?
So this is the also Junior Mamir. He is a Broncos diehard.
Oh man,
Yeah, so he is a man of the Lord. So he was at a youth rally. But Junior, also, it was a draw.
oh, it's frustrating, man. Frustrating.
Yeah.
Come on. Tell us your
man.
thoughts,
Talk
boys.
us
Tell
through.
us your thoughts.
I don't have many words, but just gotta wait. Just a comment here. Can Ockenbo play like he did on Sunday every game, please? Man, it's like they're not hearing what the fans like trying to voice out that guy needs to go back to Reggie's, bro. Because that Ockenbo and number 7 have really just it's frustrating.
Marshy.
But that second try, I don't know if it was the second or third try from Farnworth. That was obstruction, man. That was obstruction. That
Which one
ref
was
just
that one,
didn't
bro?
even. I think
when Braden Burns got taken out, I think Corey Oates.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
the ref gave like just the on-field try. He just didn't bother going upstairs. Jerk.
It goes back to what we are saying about the like the Manoa, like the Manoa Blues game. like the ref just calling, like making a decision. The ref made a decision, although we don't agree with it as Doggies fans, but they made a decision, and that's all we want. We don't want them to keep having to go to the video ref, but
Yeah.
Nah, I agree with this community. Just play on, G.
Just play on.
Just play on, G.
He's
Shout
probably
out
a
to
Broncos fan, eh?
MK47, bro.
MK47 is probably a Broncos fan.
but we lost, but like, bro, like when was the last time, like for all of us, not just me and Moss as Dogs fan, but when was the last time we've seen some decent attacking footy from the Bulldogs, man?
Bro, it's been years,
Like,
man.
Bro, 100%, bro.
Years.
Mm.
There's
And
a-
for me, like I'm taking a lot out of that loss, even though we caught the L, like I'm taking a lot out of there in terms of like confidence heading into the next couple of rounds or the whole comp, bro. Like with Burton,
Just the
Duffy.
shape. You guys have the shape has changed in attacking because you can see a lot of movement, and like if you have young players, and you guys do, your centre pairing, bro, young players. I think just the options that Everetto has been taking. His kicking is not the best, but then you pair him or you put Ockenbaugh on the end. Solid player, but just where I think they're at a stage now where they need fast players, really quick players on the edge to complement it.
Yeah. I think this comments 2004 Doggies, is it?
Yeah, it's the last time we won a cup. When the Dogs last won a premiership. Yeah, it's been too long, man.
I reckon the Fox has been probably one of your guys' best buys, and
Oh,
he
bro,
leads from the front, eh?
It's the
And
You
Melbourne.
can tell the leadership,
He's brought over that Melbourne kind of,
Yeah,
you know.
that
Well,
want to
and that-
compete sort of thing, eh?
Yeah,
And that whole
he's trying to-
culture wise, like bro, he wasn't any little win we got. Like how we who he tackled, I forgot who it was, but he tackled them like out. I think I can't remember if it was Stags, but side note, there was a good battle that Stags,
Stags,
And Nathan,
Nathan, Fox battle that was mean. And then they
Yeah,
took a
Stags
photo at the
is
end
not-
of that.
Yeah, I don't think Stag's getting enough ball, man.
No, even the
he
commentators were saying that they're
needs to
saying
earn
that he
it.
needs to get into the game, and then he scored that no try. That was the only contact he got.
He said, "Oh,
But nah, man, Fox needs to talk to his winger partner. Just say, "Wake up, us." Well, it's
Graham
Reggie's.
Jackson, Jordan Ricky, man, he's a beast, man. This Jordan Ricky, he's down from my area,
Oh, yo,
South Island, man, big boy, big boy, a lot of talent. I know he just popped on the scene a couple of years ago, but far out, this guy is talent.
I think I saw the Instagram story like last year, maybe the year before, and also Ross tatted him up, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
is he? Oh, yeah.
Shout out also to Ross. You got 4 guys.
Ross Go
here,
Inc. Let's go.
Good of us say that. You can practice if you want, but
We've got a comment here from my old man, from my dad.
Let's go Warriors.
this
It's gone.
Let's go on Warriors.
Yeah, I thought you were a
Warriors.
Sharkies fan, Penny. I thought you were a Sharkies fan.
Dad
Am I
is a
right?
fan of footy, and he's a lover of footy, so he goes for
Shout
the
out, Penny.
NRL.
Good to see you.
We got a comment here. Y'all watch NRLW. Alinzo, sorry, we covered our NRLW news earlier. But we do keep an eye on that. Hey guys, back me up, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming to
And,
the business round, so nah, been good.
Look at this comment.
Managing Dogs left side next year. Kick out Nathan Fox. Sorry, what's the other one? Lethal. Oh, yeah. Oh, it will be
Lethal,
yours.
yeah.
It will
He
be.
means the word lethal, not a player called lethal. So
It's this new guy. You haven't heard of him.
No, I just didn't see it. That's right.
And then
But I reckon we'll be all right.
Lethal.
If we get
All I
like
see-
7,
All I see is this Kiko
Only
short
for-
all day. All I see is lethal pass to Kiko. Score.
To the left,
we
lethal to the left.
just need a 7. That's it. A 7 that can direct and help out Burden, and not just try and run in. I don't know. I've really just it's not a 7 for me. But I don't know. Baz, wake up, man.
What about JMK at hooker, mate? Like you see what some good quality go forward from our forwards do. He's able to play like a hooker.
Yeah.
Love that.
Saying that before we finish our NRL, shout out to those guys that like our Instagram page and all that stuff. You know, we share a lot of content. Especially this last week, our team of the week stirred a couple of guys up in our own group chat. So you know, fire out. And this guy's our sponsor. So it's fire out. We love you guys' feedback about it.
That's what it's all about, though. It's to
always
to generate discussion among your peers, among your fellow footy fans.
And I don't think we'll ever get it right because a lot of favoritism. But we're pushing that aside for us when we're selecting the team. It's not just one of us selecting the team. So just going off the back of our selections, it was just we go through everyone's picks and at the end of it, majority votes, and we send it to the NRL and they okay it.
As soon as Flanagan plays, I don't care how he plays, he's gonna be my number 7 for team of the week.
Yeah, man. Still waiting for the text trainer.
This is I like this. I like this comment from Walter.
Not enough genuine 6, 7, and 9s right around. Yeah, true, man. Last one was when Melbourne, Crunk, Smith Slater. That was the last, best ever trio.
If we compare those now, what is a genuine 6, 7, and 9? You know, those guys all retired and sort of left nobody in their in the shadows, eh? So we don't know what to expect.
I think what Walter's saying, in regards to that, specialist standoff, specialist halfback, we've got a lot of utilities, who can play anywhere in the spine, 6, 7, or 9, coming off the bench at 14. But the likes of Reid Marnie, Harry Grant as quality 9s, and then 7s, Townsend. But then you've got the likes of Matt Moylan, who can cover, pretty much the whole back line.
See what you said about Havili over JMK last week.
That's why she was over in Australia.
See why you don't want us to share with those watching why you couldn't go to the game, mate. Hey.
But no, shop boys, far out. That's our NRL for tonight.
Yo.
As we head on over to our last segment, we'll let Moss take over that. It was his turn.
I guess you all found out, to all the viewers watching from last week, we have a new segment called the World Weird of Sports, or the Weird Sports for the week. So my pick was toe wrestling.
It's disgusting, man. I'm not going to watch this.
The wrestling of phalanges. For those
no part in this.
Oh my god.
So just let that roll, and you guys be the judge and comment on that.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
This sport has everything. The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
3, 2, 1, toes away, right?
Fierce combatants in England faced off in a toe wrestling competition. Toe wrestling has been around since the 1970s. It's similar to arm wrestling. Toe wrestlers intertwine their toes and try to edge their opponent's foot to one side. This year's men's winner, as any toe wrestling fan would have guessed, was Alan Nasty Nash, who took home his 16th championship. Nash was kind of gracious in victory, saying of opponent Ben Woodruff,
"He's getting better. The kid's coming on. A couple of years, he might be good enough."
In the women's division, Lisa Twinkletoes Shenton prevailed. Nice footwork, Lisa. And rest assured, these athletes.
Wow.
Well, as you heard in that video, that bald guy, has been winning there for 16 years straight. So clearly, he's got nothing to do after work, but just wrestle with the phalanges. So yeah, that's the wacky weird sport of the week, guys.
Got some feedback here.
Oh yeah, it's from MK47. Someone's been toe wrestling with Gal.
Who was this guy? Shout out to you, brother. Honestly, he got something else.
I think
tell you the
when,
truth.
when you've got these toe wrestlers coming from Guatemala, no doubt they're gonna dominate.
Oh, the toe
But
wrestling with
if
Gal.
you think about it, like if they came to the islands, bro, if you see the islanders' toes, bro, it's another hand itself. So the grip is
He's a
going to be
gentle.
quite lethal.
Oh, as we see here
Shout
from
outs
the old
to our
man.
aunties and uncles in the islands.
Yeah, shout out to you guys.
Not
It's coming here from the old man, Brands. New sport for you guys at church. Where we?
I think my dad goes to the church across the road now, PIC. So
Oh, the one with the lots of grass here. Next to us. Yeah, I know what you should be next to. Yeah.
Your friend's supposed to be cutting the lawns, man. So.
Stone Toes 316.
Lazy 1v1s.
Oh, I have a 1v1 with Brandon when you win an NRL game, Warriors. Thank you.
I think Graham needs to have a lazy 1v1 versus Bible because probably a lot of dust on that. But anyway,
anyways, yeah. No, far out. For this, shout out to our sponsors again. Crucial flooring.
What'd you say, Gruesome?
Gruesome.
Crucial
Gruesome flooring.
Anthony Ralph, anything you need to do with flooring, carpet, hit him up and he'll look after you. He is the man, he is the wizard. Also to Maddie McFarlane. Maddie McFarlane, thanks also for everything you've done for us.
Shout out, Maddie.
You are the man. And lastly, shout out to our brothers that's listening. Especially the guys doing that 75 hard that are trying to con us to get together so you can celebrate what they've done. Nah, shout out, brothers. It's not hard, So, yeah.
We got Mana, one of our loyal viewers,
Mr. Haline Ikioa.
Hey, what's up, Alini?
So
You doing well, brother?
Oh, my cat, say my own cat. Pretty often.
Hey, stop,
sorry.
Stop trying to get a sponsor for yourself, mate.
Yeah, man.
Your cousin's looking at me, Haline, with some evil eyes that she's done it. But hey.
So to also streaming this live on Incognito. What I want to ask is what other tabs have you got on that Incognito mode, mate?
MK47. Nah, but no, that is us for the week, Is it?
Can I just quickly, going to quickly gloss over? We forgot to breaking news. If you guys don't know, Ashley Barty, who is the latest Aussie Open champion, she has announced
Ashley
her retirement.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, Ashley Barty, yeah.
Ash Barty, she has announced her retirement on her social media this afternoon.
Oh, okay.
For those who don't know who she is, Australian Indigenous former world #1 tennis player. This is some of her accolades. She ranked #1, US Open doubles champion in 2018, French Open champion 2019, Wimbledon 2021 last year, and also earlier this year she won the Australian Open. She is the second Australian Indigenous woman to win Wimbledon and French Open. Sorry, the first being Yvonne Goolagong Corley. And with that, Ash Barty, is now announcing retirement. Apparently, she will be looking to take over Luke Brooks at the Tigers, because Lord knows they need a miracle. But thank you, Ash Barty, for blessing us with your talents, and the work and the influence that you've had for Indigenous women and young girls in Australia, particularly, and also around the world to take up a sport that they love and just dominate. That was worth mentioning.
It was.
Nice.
Thanks, everyone. Enjoy the week. Remember, like and subscribe to our channel. Instagram, follow us on.
Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram, like on Facebook. And there's a comment there we saw about tips. Have a look at our Instagram. We'll check out our tips for this weekend sport. So it's not 100%, but if you guys win, please donate to us.
So, man. So we'll just close it off then, and we'll be right back for episode 7 next week. Tune in.
Thanks, everyone.
Cheers, everyone.